I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is that the fact that you clicked on this video shows that you probably are slacking and you probably already failed your New Year's resolutions even though we're not even halfway into the year yet. But the good news is that by the end of this video, I'm going to get you back on track. Now, with that being said, all I can do is present you with the information. I can only tell you what I'm personally doing to get my life back on track. But I can't make you do these things. I can't hold you accountable for actually applying the things that I say to do in this video. So that is entirely up to you. In this video, I'm not going to be doing any crazy editing, none of that. Okay, this is going to be a throwback video for all of my OG subscribers. This is going to be me talking to you guys, relaying this information, and I'm putting it on you. The responsibility is on you to actually listen to what I have to say. Now, with that being said, the first thing you need to understand about getting your life together is that you can't do it overnight. Okay, this is where a lot of people get it twisted. Okay, they try to transform their life overnight. They try to implement all of these different habits overnight, and it doesn't really work that way. A lot of people are not going to have that foundational discipline to be able to do that. And what's going to happen is they're going to be able to maintain it for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks if they're lucky, but then they're going to relapse back into their old habits. And I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to build that foundation. And that's why I recommend doing these things one by one. Okay, I'm going to list off all the different things that I am personally doing to basically level up, to boss up my life, especially in the month of March. So without further ado, the very first thing that you need to do to get your life together is delete social media. Now, me personally, I've been off of social media for a while, not including TikTok, which I have been using as a creative app as opposed to a consuming app. A while back I deleted Instagram. I haven't been on Twitter in over a year. I haven't been on Snapchat in over a year. I have been off of social media for a while now, and I promise you it has done me nothing but good. Okay, people might think that you're gonna miss out on opportunities if you're off of social media. I promise you, you will not. If you're not making money off of social media at this point, you probably shouldn't be on there. You should be placing your focus elsewhere. Or if you're gonna try to create, then focus on creating only. Okay, only use the app to create. But if you know you don't have the discipline to do that yet, delete the app entirely. And that applies to all social media apps. Now, I don't consider YouTube to be a social media app. I consider it to be a content creation platform. The difference is that on YouTube, you get to choose what you want to consume. So you can kind of filter out, what you're going to see and what you're going to allow into your mind. You get to control your mental diet. On other social media, you don't get to do that. So personally, I don't consider YouTube to be social media. But if you feel like YouTube fits within that criteria of other social media and you feel like it's doing more damage in your life than good, delete YouTube as well. Okay, I don't care about you watching my videos. Delete YouTube. Okay, delete everything that you need to delete that you feel like is distracting you. And you know exactly what is distracting you. It's on you to make that decision, to actually take the initiative to get rid of those things. Like I said, a lot of people try to create these excuses to justify their fear of missing out when it comes to social media. But in reality, I can tell you firsthand that since I deleted social media, I have not felt inclined to get back on it. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. If anything, I feel like people on social media are missing out on real life, which a lot of them are. So pause this video, delete all of the apps, and then come back to this video and continue watching. Now, once you delete social media, you're going to find that you have a lot of free time in your day. Okay, now, when you fall off, when you are not on your purpose, you're not on your grind, a lot of times that is because you are mismanaging your time. That's it. Okay, we all get the same 24 hours in a day. You just aren't using yours in an efficient manner. Now, in deleting social media, the chances are that you just freed up at least a few hours in your day. And those few hours are going to prove to be very, very crucial in the long run because a few hours every day starts to add up over time. So now that you've deleted social media, the next step to create even more time for yourself is to start waking up earlier. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am extremely tired right now. Okay, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night because I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Now, depending on who you are, that might not be early for you. For me, that is extremely early. I am not a morning person, but I chose to do it anyways. Why did I choose to do that? Why did I choose to do that to myself when I really don't have to? I chose to do that because I want to become better. It's as simple as that. I want to have more discipline. I want to callous my mind, as David Goggins would say. I want to callous my mind and basically develop that mental toughness. Mental toughness and discipline are a big part of what got me as far as I am, and I feel like it's time to go to that next level. Now, as far as how early you need to wake up, my advice is to wake up at a time that does not feel comfortable to you. Comfort is the enemy of success. So when you learn to become comfortable being uncomfortable, you are going to start to callous your mind. You're going to start to develop that mental toughness and discipline. And in addition to that, like I said, you are going to have more time. Time is the most valuable resource that you have access to in this life because it is finite and you cannot get more of it. So in waking up earlier and deleting social media, you're going to find that you're going to have a lot of free time. And you're not really going to have much else to do except be on your purpose or create or do something productive as opposed to consuming endlessly on social media. I didn't even plan on filming this video today. On a normal day, I would not have been able to film this video because I simply wouldn't have the time. But because I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was able to do everything that I needed to do and still have time to film an extra video for you guys. So definitely start waking up earlier, especially if you know you're not a morning person. The next thing that you need to do to get your life together is start working out. Now, this can be very intimidating for a lot of people, even me personally. I haven't been very consistent with the gym, and that's a big part of the reason why I started waking up earlier, is because I wanted to have more time to go to the gym more consistently. And this morning I went to the gym and it sucked really, really bad. I literally thought I was going to die, but I did the workout. I did the workout and now I'm good for the rest of the day. I have the time to film this video. I have the time to edit and do all of the things that I need to do. And also I started off my day by improving myself. Okay, within the first 2 hours of me being awake, I already became better. I genuinely believe that the way that you start your day has a very big impact on the way that you finish your day, and that'll carry over into the following days. So that's why it's so easy to fall off of your path, because when you start to fall off one day, it'll carry over and create this snowball effect. So when you wake up early in the morning and go to the gym, or if the gyms are closed where you live, just do a nice home workout, you're going to shock your system, callous your mind. Okay, you're going to start to develop that mental toughness, and you're going to develop that just do it attitude. Even though you don't want to do it, you simply do it anyways. And over time, that's going to have a great impact on who you are, and by extension, the reality that you experience. Now, the next thing you need to do to get your life together, and this is going to sound very, very insignificant compared to all of these other things, but I promise you, this will make a significant impact. Clean your room. Okay, something so simple, clean your room. I heard a quote the other day that went something along the lines of, how can you expect to be successful or to own a business or to do great things if you can't even keep your room clean? You can't even maintain your little space that you have. How can you ever expect to expand into something bigger? And that quote resonated with me. As crazy as it might sound, cleaning your room is going to help perpetuate that mindset of organization. You're going to help organize your thoughts and you're going to have more mental clarity. This is especially important if you're somebody who needs to use your brain a lot, which hopefully that's everybody watching this video. Something so simple as cleaning your room can truly change your life. Okay, a lot of times when I'm feeling really, really bad internally, like mentally, I look around and my environment is dirty. And the moment that I get my environment clean, I feel a lot better about myself, because I have mental clarity and I can examine my thoughts without the external distractions around me. I can focus entirely on the internal. And not only that, but it's going to add to that snowball effect of self-improvement. The next thing that you need to do to get your life together is start journaling. Now, this is something that I've been slacking on. Okay, journaling is something that is very important for your mental health. And a lot of people don't realize that until they actually start it. Okay, a lot of people suppress their thoughts and they basically stay like that for years. Okay, they never express their deepest, darkest thoughts. And that will come back to you. If not now, then later on down the line. I can promise you that. It'll resurface in the form of depression, anxiety, and a lot of other terrible feelings that you probably don't want to experience. So start a journal. Okay, when you journal, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Literally just write down your thoughts. That's it. Write down your thoughts and write down a few things that you're grateful for each and every day. If you do that every day, by the 30th day of doing that, you're going to feel completely different. Your self-awareness is going to be on an entirely different level than it's ever been before, and I can promise you that. And not only that, but as you're doing these other things, as you're improving yourself, it's nice to be able to track your progress and see how far you've come. You know, there's nothing more inspirational than seeing your own progress. And even vice versa. You know, if you feel like you're worse off now than you were before, it's nice to know that you were once at that point and you can get back there. You can have a clear and defined goal to go after in terms of your self-image and the way that you feel, because it's you. You're not comparing yourself to anyone else. You're comparing yourself to you. Now, the last thing that you can do to get your life together is time blocking. Now, in my opinion, this is entirely optional. You don't need to do this to get your life together, but it can help. Okay, I've done it in the past, and it definitely helped me establish a mindset of discipline and just getting things done on a day-to-day basis. It helps you with consistency. And a lot of times, that's the difference between successful people and people who are not successful. The successful people were more disciplined and consistent, and they focused on the small wins each and every day. And if you schedule those small wins into your day-to-day life, then you're guaranteeing that you will get those things done. For example, you can schedule out 30 minutes a day to read. Believe it or not, a lot of people are not doing that. A lot of people are not reading 30 minutes a day. So over time, those 30 minutes add up each and every day. And like I said, it adds to that snowball effect. So if you do all of these things together, then I can guarantee you that you will regain control of your life. And the reason why I know this is because I'm doing it myself. And if it didn't work, I wouldn't be doing it. I'm a results-driven person. So you can take me at my word, or you cannot take me at my word. That is entirely up to you. I'm only here to present you with the information. I can't make you apply it into your life. That is entirely on you.